ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी भाष्यत्यादेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Again, dedicating all our sessions today to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. So we are in the section now where we are learning about the importance of the holy names and the various functions of the holy name and all of that. So right now we are on verse 85, Srimad Bhagavatam 11 to 40. This is actually the point 85, but it is Srimad Bhagavatam 11 to 40. Evam vrita swaya priya nama kirtya jatanurago drita chitta uche hasati athoroditi roti gate unmadavanrate loka bhaya. By chanting the holy name of the Supreme Lord, one comes to the stage of love of Godhead. Then the devotee is fixed in his vow as an eternal servant of the Lord, and he gradually becomes very much attached to a particular name and form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As his heart melts with ecstatic love, he laughs very loudly, cries or shouts. Sometimes he sings and dances like a madman, for he is indifferent to public opinion. In this connection, Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakur states that a transcendentalist possesses only one real treasure, his intense longing for spiritual elevation. Therefore, it is most essential for every devotee to keep this longing desire alive. And to substantiate this point, he quotes a verse from Srila Rupa Goswami. Krishna bhakti rasa bhavita mati krityam yadi kutopi labhyate tatra laulyam abhimulyam ekalam janma koti sukrate na labhyate. Pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness cannot be had even by pious activity. In hundreds and thousands of lives, it can be attained only by paying one price, that is, intense greed to obtain it. If it is available somewhere, one must purchase it without delay. King Kulashekara, the great Alvar saint, has expressed this intense desire in a verse which Srila Prabhupada loved very much. He often quoted it and sang it as a bhajana, Mukundamala Stotra 33. Krishna Tvadiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam Adyeva Me Visatu Mana Rajar Hamsa Pranapayana Same Kaphavata Pitte Kantha Varodhana Vidhau Smaran Putaste. This is a very famous one we hear all the time. Oh Lord Krishna, at this moment, let the royal swan of my mind enter the tangled stems of the lotus of your lotus, tangled stems of the lotus of your feet. How will it be possible for me to remember you at the time of death, when my throat will be choked up with mucus, bile, and air? King Kulashekara was so eager to absorb his mind in Krishna that he wanted to meet with death immediately, because he worried how he should possibly chant the holy name in an old, diseased body. I can relate to this so much. I don't know if you all feel this, because
Yes.
all the time when I'm chanting, when I'm doing
Yes.
everything, even today, it's like, it is so nice just to leave the body, like when we are so healthy, we are chanting and everything, because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow and what position will be in, how much memory will be left and all of that. So this is a very favorite verse, like really beautiful. King Kulashekara, how he says that. And then we are going on to avoiding the offenses. That section will start again. And I think we have gone through all of those details. I can read a couple verses here. Only when a devotee chants without offenses can the eagerness for the nectar of the holy name become manifest in the chanter's heart. The following verse was quoted by Srila Haridas Thakur when he was asked by Lord Chaitanya how the Yavanas, the fallen people in the age of Kali, could be rescued from the sufferings of material bondage. So Padma Purana Brahma Khanda 25.24. Namekam yasya vachi smaranapatha gatam shrota moolam gatam va shuddham vasudha varanam vyahita rathitim tarati eva satyam tache deha dravina janata lobha pasanda madhye nikshitam shana phala janakam singram evatra vipra. If a devotee once utters the holy name of the Lord, or it is if it penetrates his mind or enters his ear, which is the channel of oral reception, that holy name will certainly deliver him from material bondage, whether vibrated properly or improperly, with correct or incorrect grammar, and properly joined or vibrated in separate parts. O Brahmana, the potency of the holy name is therefore certainly great. However, if one uses the vibration of the holy name for the benefit of the material body, for material wealth and followers, or under the influence of greed or atheism, in other words, if one utters the name with offenses, such chanting will not produce the desired result very soon. Therefore, one should diligently avoid offenses in chanting the holy name of the Lord. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Namakshara Bahihaya, Nama Nahihaya. Merely reciting the external syllables of the holy name does not mean that one is actually chanting the holy name. The symptoms of the one who chants with offenses are given by Srila Sukadev Goswami. So this was Srimad Bhagavatam. We read this already, 2:3:24. Tadasma sharam hridayam batedam yadgraya maner hari nama dehe navikrayeta yada vikaro netra jalam gatra ruheshu harsha. Certainly that heart is steel framed, which, in spite of one's chanting the holy name of the Lord with concentration, does not change when ecstasy takes place. Tears fill the eyes and the hair stand on end. In his teachings to Srila Rupa Goswami, Lord Chaitanya compares devotional service with the creeper, Bhakti Lata. Offenses against the holy name are like dangerous weeds because they counteract and obstruct the life-giving medicine for the devotional creeper. Amongst them, Lord Chaitanya explains the first offense to be the most severe. Again, we can continue reading that tomorrow. But just to summarize, we are reading about the glories of the holy name. Oh, I think this section that we are reading, there is this whole appendix. If we really took all of those, and if we have to like really tell somebody about the, even for our own benefit, actually, even for our conviction, how holy name is so powerful, this section is really covering all of that. It's just so beautiful to read all of that. So very important how first we know that it's going to really eradicate all the sins, and pure devotion service cannot be had. Again, how much ever we do, but just the holy name is so powerful. And here Mukundamala Sutra, we saw how even the devotees, so this section is about the devotees praying to the Lord too. Even he's saying that just take me right now when I'm still able to chant your holy name. So that's that. And then here we said about avoiding the offenses, very important part. And this section is also always, very much I can relate to that. When you feel that you're chanting, but you're still not able to connect at times, you just feel so dry. After reading, after learning everything about the glory name, about the whole holy name, but still you cannot connect. So then you start to wonder, right? Like what is happening, really. So then at that point, it's like the heart is so hard, but then really offering prayers to Krishna, asking for him to help me. That's really what we can do. Please help me that I can be attracted to the holy name. Please help me that I can continue and win that mood, right? And we all along we heard from his Holiness Sachinandana Swami Maharaj that it is not about external chanting at all. It's really with the connection of the heart. That's what it comes down to, connecting with the heart. So with that, I think we can move on to chanting just now. Just 1 second. To go back to this.
You have to hit the OK button. Right?